So today we're building this here Gundam Universal Century high grade kit by Bandai. Let me get this intro in here. Alright, so this is the AMX-011, I guess, ZAKU free. No, ZAKU free. I guess I got the title wrong. Let me show you that for a second. Thought I missed that something. At any rate, we're doing the ZAKU 3 now. ZAKU 2 is the, of course, the the famous mobile suit that is used by Zeon in the original Gundam show, and it occasionally only shows up as like a relic in various other Gundam, let's say, properties. Yeah, so this is the AMX-011 ZAKU free Neo-Zeon productive mobile suit. I don't know if it's like production mobile suit, that's what they meant. Like a mass-produced one. But yeah, this is the I can't remember. I think I mean, this is an old kit. It's from 2000. Bandai 2000, it says. So yeah, it is from 2000. It's quite old. It's like an early HGC. It's 014, so basically it's 14th Universal Century lineup, which is a very long running it's a very long running line of Gundams of plastic models for the Gundam show. And yeah, it is based on the main timeline, I guess, the first one, the most popular one. Well, not necessarily, but like it has had the most shows based on that one. And yeah, I mean, it's all in Japanese. There's probably some background information. I know that this was first in I think Zeta Gundam, but I do not know. I mean, like a lot of times, like in the shows, like the mobile suit would appear for like 1 or 2 episodes. It's not gonna be like, unless it's like the protagonist mobile suit, which would appear like all the time. Like some of the enemies would have like a mobile suit that appears like in 1 or 2 episodes, and then it just get destroyed or like, I don't know, swap for something else. So that's why it's like, that's why I like to say that Zeon always has the more interesting mobile suit. They always like changing things up. So you have some details of it on the box here. I'm assuming like showing off like, oh, I don't know if that's like something like transforms or something. But yeah, this is like a very, very old kit. Yesterday I did a kit from 2020, which is like 20 years later. It was a from the show 86, which was like very detailed for a high-grade kit. So I figured I'd try to like do one of these, which is very old, and let's see what the difference is. Just to like get like a stark comparison between the two. But yeah, this is the ZAKU 3. I mean, it's not as iconic as the ZAKU 2. It has like more horns, or is it 2 antennas on a horn? It's like they're trying to compensate for something. Forget. Ramba Rao still pouted a goof, not a ZAKU, but they were kind of similar, I guess. They had the same round shape, spikes. Goose had those whips, I guess. But I don't think that was the main characteristic of it. But yeah, I'm gonna see. It seems a bit chunky. Seems like quite a chunky mobile suit. We'll see how it goes. There's not much to say about it. You have some statistics on here. The output is 22,150 kilowatts, so about 2.2 megawatts. It's a bit shy of a 1.2 watt gigawatt, but whatever. 68.3 tons. I guess that's for the armament. And yeah, a thrust output of, being output in the same, it's 172 tons, so like twice the weight, twice the total weight. Yeah, get some armaments and stuff, like, yeah. That's the only thing I can read in here. I guess the rest is in Japanese, so yeah. This is one of the older kits, so the instructions and everything probably in Japanese. It's not the newer ones where you have like English. So, there's not much else to say about this. It's ZAKU free. Yeah, well, let's get to, let me get my, hold on. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do for it from there. Okay. So unboxing. I don't know when I bought this. Probably a very long time ago. But yeah. Okay, so let's see now. So you have your instructions as usual, one side color, one side black and white. Lots of color pages here, lots of illustrations of the ZAKU, both in the anime and in the like assemble form here. You can see like this very chunky looking thing. Huge feet. If that's what you're into. It's very different. Like the original ZAKU was like, I guess, what the hell are those? I guess those are like beam weapons in its skirt. Yeah, the original ZAKU was like slender in comparison. It's a bit chunky, but still, this one's like way chunky. You have your strange little rifle here. I'm guessing some of these need to be painted. They don't actually. They might not have red parts like that, but we'll see. Maybe they do have like those detail parts. And yeah, this is an older kit, so I don't know what to expect. Again, this side thing, more like screenshots from all the various angles, showcasing all the things you can do. There's a color guide if you want to paint it, although it's in Japanese, so I don't know. You can kind of guess, I suppose. I don't see anything in this color, unless that's the beam saber is supposed to be this color. The beam on the thing. ZAKUs usually have axes. Where's your axe? You're supposed to have an axe. Some like sketches, designs, what have you, of the chunky boy here. Alright, so let's place that down here. I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit. Okay. Let's see. I think we're good to go. Alright, so that's on to the ASMR portion. Simple over there, simple over there. Does that do it for you? Okay. Look at these feet. They're as big as a Gundam. What are you fighting against? What giant feet? I need to do a size comparison with the original ZAKU. Once we're done. This is huge. Anyway, this is runner what? Do you have a number? A. H. H. Oh yeah, I guess this older kid didn't have like these days the runners, the letters are actually cut out, so like stenciled kind of fold. And you have one tiny sticker here. This is for the mono eye, the camera. I guess all ZAKUs and I guess Goof as well have mono eyes. I'm just gonna do this here. Might use it, I think. For you. Yeah, polycaps, because these were the days of polycaps. I don't know if like they're gonna. I don't know if there's some environment. It's polyethylene, I guess. I think there's some environmental concern about polycaps more than polystyrene. I don't know if that's why they like stopped using them, or is it just like the technique got better and so we don't need those anymore. We can do like more accurate and like fine articulations without relying on like big huge chunks of polyethylene for like our things. Look at those. This is the like shins, I guess. This was the 70s. This was not the 70s, was it? Like with the flared pants. I was like, this is extreme. There's some defect here, I guess. I don't know. And this is. I think this is one of those I can easily. I definitely can just clip everything. Although it kind of makes for a not so great building. This is the gun. There's some weird stuff here. There's some weird bit here heads hanging. We'll see what that does later on. This for the gun runner. And we have some things. I guess we don't have, like I suspected, the thing that goes on the gun isn't painted. Yeah, like this part is shown red in the diagram, in the pictures, so it's not painted here. Could have added it to this one, but I guess not. Anyway, so let's try to sort this. G. C. Should I just clip it? I think I should. This is D. I guess I'll do like a few of them and just, I guess I'll keep this one. Well, we'll see. Okay, so go over here. I need to find where I put my tools. Okay, so let's find runner A. This is H, C, B. Okay. This is D1. This has to be A. Yeah. So let's just trim those. Just to get the. Yeah, the sprues are also a bit thicker. They've definitely gone thinner over the years. This is from 20 years ago. What I'm wondering is, whenever there's a reissue, do they just like find the old molds and just reuse them? Or remake them, I guess. Exactly to how the specs were. Because, I mean, some of those could use a bit of a refresh. And there's some flashing here. Move that a little bit. Okay, this should be a little more comfortable, I think. To find the right. Okay, I need to move these out of the way because they're just gonna fall here. So try, when you're cutting stuff, don't try to like hold it too far above the work surface, otherwise it will fall down, probably bounce off. So try to go low. Oh, this is the whole beam saber is like one piece. That might have been the norm back then. These are the handles, I'm guessing, for the skirt cannon. This one's in a weird position. So, yeah. Does this one look like a weird... Nope. They used to have like sprues connect underneath the part, and you'd have to spend a little more time cleaning it. So I need to curate the music list, the background music. This is not doing it for me. Hold on. Oh, whatever. Move. So, keep going on here with runner A. I'll just do a few of these, not all of them, because it feels like, I mean, if I'm doing it live and I spend most of the time just like nipping things, people will tend to check out, I think. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, there's two of them. That's why. There's two beam sabers that are just like. So this is a very, very old kit because it wasn't. It's been a while since like the beam sabers had like the handle and then a connecting part which is translucent colored plastic. So this is like very, very old. This way of doing things. So this is file A, goes in there. And this is B, which is only these two, which is easy enough. There's not a lot of colored parts, so black and white mostly. I mean, so far it seems like, to me anyway, that it's not that different from the run-of-the-mill high-grade kits. There's a few odd things like the beam sabers and just the fact that it's so chunky, but the chunkiness, I don't know if that, well, it could be just from the anime. So, A, B, this is D2, this is H, this is G, and this is C, I think? Nope, D1. This is C. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's start building anyway. There's no... So what are you building first? I'm guessing this is the leg? Starting with the leg. Oh. Well, usually, I mean, SGKs start with a head or something. Maybe I guess this one's starting with the leg. Okay, so D... I'm gonna do both legs at the same time. I think all of these are leg parts, more or less. So I'm just gonna nip those out. Yeah, I mean, it's not that different from... Well, I guess, like, detail-wise, it's definitely like a step down. Like, you only have like this big panel thing. I mean, these days you will have lots of like small paneling details, like bolts, rivets, divots, what have you, on the plastic, like to give more detail, even on an HG kit. But the older HG kit is just like very plain, kind of blocky, low resolution, even you could say. These are the backs of the hands. You get only 4 hands. Yeah, so it's like lower res than... Not sure if that's like a limitation of the technology, because it depends how detailed your mold is. But I guess the techniques to make the molds are different. Like, probably had a lot of like manual like, you can't just get... I mean, CNC machines existed back then, but maybe they weren't as accurate. Even the most like expensive ones have some limits. I don't know what this is. This looks suspicious. Neck, maybe? Or waist? I'm just gonna get all these. But yeah, this is from ZAKU Gundam, which I think the one with the Titans, or Titans, as it would say. Yeah, it had the date here. It's like 1999. So I mean, I guess it's like the parts were designed in the previous year and then released the next year. So this was D something. So, and this is the other D. So I'm just gonna do that one as well. And that's the head. It's all just one piece, or 2 halves rather. Yeah, it's like a lot less detail, definitely. Your kits would have way more parts. This is D1, I think. No, D2, so this way. Yeah, ZAKU Gundam was the one with the Titans, or Titans. Let's call them Titans because that's what they call them. I can't... Okay, so if I remember... That was the one with Amuro, I think. Amuro came back, or something. I can't remember if Char was dead by that time. So it was like one of those where like the Amuro joins the bad guys, I think, or you think it's the bad guys because the mobile suit they use is like dark painted navy blue or black, I guess, depending on how you look at it. And yeah, look at this. This is like one. The skirt is like one whole piece. I feel like Is it supposed to be one? I don't know. Like also the anime back then, like the detail, like the mobile assist were less. Also like the design was kind of like low resolution, wasn't as detailed as like later on. And they couldn't afford to like to have. Although they do have like they do have the. No, it's just one piece also. Okay. Doesn't have a lot of mobility, does it? It's supposed to be an improvement over the ZAKU 2, but I don't think that's like this would single piece. It's like big more armor, I guess, but it's still, I guess it reduces mobility. Has lots of thrusters. I mean, yeah, they do have access to like the what's it called? The concept art, I guess, which would be as detailed as the artists would be able to make them. And they could design their plastic model kits based on that. I think this is it's just the weapons. There's some warping happening here. This is a bit warped. If the kit is actually, oh, that's just like how it is. There's warping, like lots of the runners kind of bent. Yeah, all of them were a bit though weird like that. So I'm just gonna do C, I guess. Well, this is more like, this seemed to be like connecting parts, so I guess I'll just leave that one. Or does it? It's 1999. I guess this is the month in October? No. October, November. Yeah, October, I think. I don't know what the 7 is. Some other indication or something. But yeah, 700. What do you say? Nothing. This one doesn't have a stamp on it. It's usually just polystyrene, yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's start trying to build. So polycaps don't need to be removed. You don't need to nip them. You can just twist them. So you start with D5 and D7. They don't actually. Wait a second. This is. This is D2 and this is D2 and D1. It starts with 1 and goes all the way to 17, 19. And then it starts here D2 on 20. So basically this is like connecting, this is like thought of as like one runner. Oh, I see. So it's actually joined. I guess they molded in one big piece, D1 and D2, and just like snap it to fit in the box. Yeah, interesting. Like these days, like if there's a D1 and D2, like it will, like the numbering will restart on the new runner. It is not going to continue like this. So that's a different, I guess. Okay, so this whole file is D, it's not D1 or D2. Alright, so we start with D5 and D7, which seem to be these ones. I guess the cut is clean enough. And always just like file it down just a tiny bit. You basically don't press, I just use the jaggedness of the parts and the like abrasiveness of the thing to like catch on each other and just like remove themselves. The things will get removed, so you don't need to like, definitely shouldn't put force on it. That's how you end up scratching parts. You don't really need like a fancy 2000 grit sandpaper mounted in a piece of like memory foam or whatever it is. This is enough. So anyway, Zeta Gundam was the name of the show. And yeah, so it had Titans in it, which I remember from the black Mark II Gundams. Or is it the other ones? Titans were black, or was it? Because like I think the Titans were like the bad guys in that one. Or the bad guys. There's no good guy or bad guy in Gundam. There's just everybody loses. There's no winners ever. People who make war should be like strapped down to a chair and like forced to watch all of Gundam, like everything, like Clockwork Orange style, and then ask them again if they want to go to war. Those who watch Gundam and learn nothing, basically will never learn anything. PCH goes here, so the polycaps just have to twist them. You don't need to like. I mean, you could cut them if you want something like more, like nicer, more accurate cuts, but I don't think it's necessary. And PCA, they just twist a bit, and they come off. And this one doesn't want to come off. Sometimes they're a bit stubborn. Alright, so these tiny things are the whole, everything is just, this is all that's holding the, I guess, the knee joints together. That doesn't seem right. Hold on a second, yo. Yeah, that's not right. It goes here. Alright, so this one goes here and this one goes there. That's odd. How does what goes in here then? If it's like that, what's this part then? Is that even correct? Oh, it looks like it's pointing to that hole over here. Oh, we'll find out in a second. Hopefully these aren't too hard to separate. Okay, so we have these parts here, and then we do the 3 and 4, and I guess the other side as well. Alright, in PC, this is C10 and G9. C10. 10. Oh. They don't quite look the same. Maybe. The front is kind of, like the sprues connecting it are kind of big. I'm just gonna. And they flew off. Okay, now I need to clean this up. So, try to get close to the part here. Alright. This is 10. C10. Okay, let me just put these parts here. Let's go look around for other C's. C5. Let's see 4 and 5, I guess. Alright. These ones. Let's see, 10 again in G8. Well, this is symmetrical. It might not be, I don't know. Now, I guess some of these go up here. Right. And then C4, I suppose. C21, C22. This is C21. C22. Alright. These be the legs. And then A something over. Alright, let's try this. So the whatever these are, giant feet. Feet are definitely like not as detailed. What the hell? Oops. It's different. Alright, so hold it like this and it goes in this way. I see. That's the gimmick, I guess? No, it goes the other way. This way? Come on. I think this is correct. Yeah. And then the other half. And it's not as tight of a fit as the newer kits, like it's just like loosely snapping in together. I feel like in the more recent kits you would have to press a bit harder for things to fit together, which was kind of the objective, so you don't want things to come apart easily. Right, easy enough so far. Okay, and then I need G. This is G8. G9. These are the verniers, thrusters. Oh, funnel, not the funnels, something else. Well, I guess they only call them funnels because they look like funnels. It doesn't go on straight. I mean, they are identical, supposedly, looks like. I need to stick. Let's press this down here. And then this one goes onto this one. Use a work surface to press without hurting yourself. Alright, then these two should go together like so. Yeah, it's like familiar. Like you used to do like knee joints like those. It's always like one part, pull the cap goes here, pull the cap goes here, and then this is like the knee, the whole knee joint. And this one's a bit forceful or whatever. Close half. So got this part, that part. So D3, I assume. And then we need polycap C. Polycap C, where are you? A, B, C. Twist your polycaps off. Polycap A. What did that one? Where did it fall? Oh, there's more polycap A. My bad. Just twist and twist the polycaps until they come off. Alright, so goes like this. Polycap A goes here. I use a stick to push it in all the way. Straighten it out a bit. Yeah. Alright, and then this goes on this hole. Which way? This way? That doesn't seem right. This way. And then polycap C goes in here. That's the ankle joint. It's a very short shin. It's like very chunky. Stout, I guess. And you need to put this somewhere. Where though? How am I supposed to do that? Hold on, you. Where does that go? Okay, it says to go this way, but I don't see how. Oh, this maybe? Okay, I see. Doesn't seem right. Only seems a bit. Yeah, it's not terribly detailed. I mean, you can, like, the inside details are like they're very rough. You wouldn't see that in like the newer kits. So that's that. Nope. So and just close this. I don't think there's anything else. Close this here. And hopefully it fits all together. Right. Yeah, there's still like kind of big gaps. Slightly ill-fitting. Those were the days, I guess, of oh, and we also need G11. This is C. Where's G? And there's no, like, these are symmetrical, so I don't see why you have to label them differently. He's like the, yeah, and I feel like all the, even, they all have like different numbers. They're not, they each like, they're not repeating numbers. Like the newer, like most kits these days will have, like if the number is, if it's the same part, basically the same shape, they'll just give it the same number. It's like easier. And you kind of know, like, oh, this is a repeating thing, so I have to like get all of them at once. So this here goes here. I can just do this here instead. That makes more sense than putting it over there. Alright, so this one goes here. Press. And then we just put that in here. Very chunky looking thing. don't think it's even. I don't think that's the. It's not the nubs like making them not fit together. It's more like over time the plastic kind of warps, and they don't exactly line up. Did I do the other feet? Yes, I did. Okay, so now we need these ginormous feet here, which sort of fit. Okay, hold on. So first you need to need to make sure this is pointing outwards. Otherwise you're going to be in a situation where you can't get out. And should probably do something about these nubs. I mean, it seems like the tolerances of these older kids aren't as tight as the newer ones, but still. Is this correct? I don't know if this is correct or not. This seems a bit. Okay, like this, I guess. So then you can open this a bit. Sort of. Humongous feet. I wonder if this thing got a real grade or even master grade release. That would be interesting. I mean, the older kids all had the same. I mean, the older mobile suits had like that kind of aesthetics where the bottoms were like huge, except for the I guess the ARC-78. It kind of mimics like old school robots. There's like an image out there like of like a robot with like flared legs, I guess, for it to be stable on the bottom. It doesn't topple over. Yeah, the parts don't exactly line up. There's like some mismatch. It's not. These will need to be sanded and actually material will need to be removed. They need to be glued together. Material removed till I get rid of the mismatch in the parts. Those are indeed the older kits. How they work. Even like the ancient master grade kits were basically just like way less detail than today's high grade kits. It would be mostly static figures that would just glue together. That was like master grade. They don't make those anymore. They're like collectors, I guess. What the hell? So this one seems a bit stuck. So you need to press down a bit. Oh, there we go. needs to be pressed down. Okay, there you go. Otherwise it gets stuck. Not supposed to do this. For whatever reason, I guess this is like a peel. Something to get. I mean, like some master grade and perfect grade kits have these things where like you have I don't know, chevron, something sticking out of the feet, I guess, to like give them more stability on some kind of terrain. But yeah, so far, oh, it goes this way. What else goes on here? All right, so PC blah 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 blah, and where do you go? And this goes. I mean, they are identical. I think this is like symmetrical, so it shouldn't matter where I put this. Is it? Maybe. No. This is weird. Now it goes this way. That's why. No, I don't think so. Try that. There's like two halves like joined together to make a connections a bit. Yeah, kinda. That'll do. Alright, so then this one goes here, supposedly. Yep. And this one goes here, again, allegedly. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit, there's like a gap here. It's like, that's just the way the plastic warps and bends, and I don't think you can really do anything. You need to like, you basically need to like carefully glue the pieces together, sand them, shape them, and then gradually assemble them. These ones need more like TLC, I guess, than older, well, newer kits, I mean. This detail part on the outside, or this one on the outside? Which part on the outside? Covered part goes here. Yep, hold on. That doesn't seem right. So it means this one goes here. Alright. So it's like a fake hinge here. I see. And these are symmetrical or not? They feel symmetrical. They might not be. No, we'll find out. Giant chunky feet. Yeah, maybe you are not supposed to be here. Okay, this one's messed up. It keeps coming off. Are you supposed to go there, or are you supposed to go here? Which was... Oh, let's try this. Giant, chunky legs. The feet are humongous. Seriously, humongous. And then, I forgot something here. This goes on here somehow. For what reason? Oh, it's supposed to go inside? Which way does that go? Let's see. Oh, it goes inside. Right. So let's remove this again. So this here goes inside and creates the illusion of having kinda... Yeah, see, it's like, it's, I mean, it's interesting. You have the fake knee joint here, which gives you the illusion that things are sliding in and out, and then you have that piece kind of free floating tube thing, I guess, which also gives you the illusion that it is kind of connected to something and like doing something, but it's not. Interesting overall, I guess. Not too bad. Yeah, this weird thing, of course, for no reason. But I mean, the only way they could do this because the feet are ginormous, the size of a whole other Gundam's torso, I guess, and then some. Alright, let's do this here too. So you go in there, and then you slide in here. And this one's supposed to actually move this here. So now we have press down a bit to make sure it goes all the way. There we go. Optical illusions? No, but still nice. Alright, so we have 2 legs. That took longer than expected. I'd be done in like 5 minutes. Took like a while to get through there. Alright, legs. Now move on to the head. That's like quite a jump. So, head, which is just these 2 parts together. Where's the mono eye? Where'd it go? What? What is that? So, oh, H. Where are you? So H19. She's supposed to. I guess this is where you put the mono eye sticker. You don't even get any. You get any transparent parts. That's how old this kit is. So this is where the mono eye goes. So we just find some kind of thingamajig here. I don't know what to do. Wait, do I need to put the... Yeah, I need to put this one on. So, well, it's already black, so why are you... This is already black. Why do you need an extra? The instructions say to put... I probably can't see this, but... Put the extra black band and then put the mono eye sticker on it. You could have just put the whole thing like in one piece then. No need to have me do all the extra work. So you stick it on one end, try to stick, and then you kind of just wishfully wrap it around. Hopefully it doesn't come off and stick to your fingers. And that'll do it. I guess you can now place the mono eye wherever you want. We're kind of spoiled these days, like this is what people had to deal with. Like in the old days, I just put it dead center. And come on, don't mess this up. And you take your stick, tap, tap, tap. Tap the edges to make sure the glue sticks where it needs to stick. And like, there you go. Like there's no, well, whatever. It works for now. And then this one goes in here. It goes in here. A very simple construction. Modern day kits would have like 20 different parts just to make the head. Have a file. Get rid of this nub on top here. Close enough. Oh, it's not completely gone. To be careful with this one because it feels like it break off. All right. And then, okay, D26, D29, C23, 24, H16, 18. Alright, so these are all the parts that we need here. Where are you? Oh, let's see. Try to hold tiny parts when you're nipping them so that it won't just skedaddle. Okay, so hopefully I don't drop this. Okay, this is not correct. This way. And you press with your stick, which is supposedly to prevent you from hurting yourself, but I almost stabbed myself with it. Let's try this side. I think that's how far it will go. Try to. I need like a net around the side of the table to like catch anything that falls to the ground or tries to fall to the ground. Okay, which way does this go? There we go. That's one. That's two. Anything goes on the nose? Nothing goes on the nose here to hold it together. There's some like kind of unsightly gaps. Guess I would need I don't know if it's the could be the nubs causing this, or could be just probably the nubs. I should have sanded that part better, but yeah, it's like looks weird now. Okay, maybe I'll do something about it. Should be fine if I separate these. Okay, so hopefully without destroying anything. Separating parts can be difficult because you can end up either like breaking a peg or something, like in the hole if you twist it wrong. Let's remove this. Yeah, I don't think there was a there. Or is it just, I don't know. Yeah, there's a peg here. If I put it back together again, will it fit this time, or will it do the same thing? Okay, so get in there and try to do this again. Nope. Does the same thing. Actually, that made it worse, because now it's like a bigger gap. You need to like find something to like press these together and kind of like need some kind of gap filler to like put these, make those go away. That's the problem with these older kits, I guess. There's supposed to be something here. Yeah, there was supposed to be something here. I had to do this again. Separate again. Twist. Hopefully don't break any pegs. There. We need PCD. ABCD. And this goes like this. And here we kind of hopefully go. This is mildly annoying. This weird gap in the middle of the face. Yeah. And then finally, or not finally, additionally, we need these two antennae because you can't have enough horns on a mobile suit. The more horns you have, the more commanding you are, the more important you are on the battlefield. Gundam had 2 horns, this one has 3. Trying to make a point. Okay, this was the head. Now, assume moving to the arms. Okay, PCF. Polycap F. Where are ya? 2 of these, I guess. Polycap F. Polycap B. Polycap C. Or is it G? No, still PCB, PCB, PCF. Okay, so then 2 polycap A's. Okay, polycap G. Two G's. And what else? Polycap E. Okay. So, oops, and everything just flew away. All the effort I put trying to get them where it's supposed to go. Alright, anything on the runner G here? Yep. Alright, okay. D, where these are. This goes in the bottom part here. Goes on the top part there. And then wrong one. This is this one, hopefully. And then this is other arm. They don't really have any. Oh, they have no text essentially. There's no. It's all like diagrams. That's the one way to get around the language barrier. Just like don't use the language. Okay, so what are you? You're not even part of this, are you? Nope. These ones. I'll just get these off as well while I'm here because there's not a lot left. Okay, so whatever these are, go here. Polycap A, polycap. Where's the polycap A? Okay. And then we need these ones. I'll do the gun hands while I'm here too. It's not, I like how the Zakus have rounded fingers, but as opposed to like the most of the Gundams have like square fingers, like blocky things. Like that's the Zeon stuff is usually more like rounded and curved and whatnot, whereas the Federation or the Gundams are usually blocky and sharp, angular. Okay, so those are the hands. What else do I need on runner? C, G, G, C to these ones. Oh, I guess some of them do have the same numbers. So you can do it if you need to. Which means, like, is it relevant that some of the ones that look symmetrical or identical didn't have the same number? Okay, I think I got, nope, not all of it. This part, not sure what this is. Weapon rack kind of thing. And I need this, and we'll see. Okay, I think that's all for the arms. Right, for the arms, we did this part, so we do G5 and G4, put the polycap A in between, pointing this way, and G4, there you go. I'm not even gonna bother cleaning this up. Okay, I need something to help me press it together without breaking. Okay. And then, nope, D. Okay, this points this way, and you point that way. Doesn't matter because you can twist. So what are you even complaining about here? You're identical. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, and then we build this thing, which is, I guess, the shoulder, back, what have you. So this thing, and then polycap G goes here, other polycap goes in here. Allegedly. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I see. And then it goes that way. And then it fits into here. Two, so 1, 2, oops, the hell. This is dangerous, it's like almost broke off. It's like there's some problems with this thing. So how am I supposed to get this to go in here if it won't even... Okay, I guess it goes this way, but that was a bit Like, see the stress line here because it got caught on this edge on the other side. I guess it doesn't quite fit together. Or is it meant to be like that? I don't know. There's no indication of like. It seems symmetrical, so like, but yeah, it's definitely weird. I don't know if it's just like because of defect here. It's like there's like a slight extra overhang here that almost broke this off. Okay, so we got this far, and then just do this, which is hidden details. I guess this is where you keep your grenades. And then this goes here somehow, which moves a little bit. Design is like, well, it's not as good as the ZAKU do. I guess this is why we never really heard of the ZAKU 3. The ZAKU do was like a better design. So this goes here, and then it goes there. The arm doesn't go like two. It doesn't do like two joints like the more modern kits. It's only one 90-degree joint. The other one was like two 90-degree joints. You could like go all the way. And then finally, I guess I'll use these ones. Let's see, are they different? Doesn't seem that way. Does this one have two? They all have just one. This one has two holes. I don't know if it's like... If I fit it this way, doesn't matter. It works all the same. Or maybe it doesn't work. Yeah, this one's like all weird. There's some like kinda... It's like not as good as... Definitely not as good as the newer stuff. You can feel some of the low quality kind of construction. I mean, it's like for the time, I guess it was okay, I suppose. Anywho, PCE goes here, and you go there. I'm not even gonna bother cleaning that up. So I just try to press these together. Kind of wiggle them a bit left to right to kind of make them shimmy inside. Or you could use plastic cement. Plastic cement would like melt the plastic, and like if you put them on the holes here, it'll melt it slightly, so you can like if you're pressing at the same time, it'll slide in a little bit more. And then we do this one, which is points outwards, hole point outwards, and then connect this here. Did I just move? Alright, so then it goes here, goes there, I suppose, whichever way you need it to. No, wait, hold on. It goes this way. Did I do it right over there? Yeah, I did. And then you go, let's see here. You're pointing this way, you're doing this way, you're going that way. Nope, you're going, doesn't matter because you can turn. Yeah, doesn't really matter. There you go. And then you go on here. Right, this one worked a bit better. Giant shoulder spike. And you go in there. So we have now two arms. Two arms and a head. Okay, and then we keep going on and we build whatever this is. What is that? The chest? Might be. Okay, we start with H3 or H13. Right. Yeah, H3, which is what? Oh, those are the funnels. What is this one? H13, H9. Okay. Not as I thought. I mean, I've got to get around to doing these old kits at some point. I can't just leave the boxes stacked forever. I'm gonna clean up and make some room. One way to do that is to build them. This might take up less space. And can make space for newer stuff eventually. So this one and that one. So that's 7, 8, 11, and 12 each. Okay, and then I'll do all these. It seems like we'll need them anyway. And then 1, 2, 3. What else? 15. Goes all the way over there. As well as, I think the rest is the gun. Yeah, the rest seems to be the gun. Oh, there's even like a long thing here, so I'm just gonna nip those as well. Or maybe not, I'll just let it for a second. Okay, the rest is C, so I think I can just get all of these out. Some of these are for... Wait a second. What is this for then? Looks like a piece of the helmet. Oh, the helmet, the head. Well, we'll see if I need it or not. That's all of it? Yep. Alright. Let me just add the hands as well. Over here because it's like dual wielding. I don't think you can dual wield. Well, you can make it left-handed if you need to. You can go in here. I'll just leave those here for now. Alright, let's keep doing the chest part here. So this just goes together, so like one block. And then whatever these are. That can't be right. Now we put these together first. So this is PCA polycap. Wait, do I have any? I do have plenty of those left. So you put that in there. You put that in here with a hole pointing outwards. And then you join. Try to kind of press. Needed some kind of vise to like press these together. I mean, take them apart and like fix whatever is interfering with the fit. This one worked. This one not so much. Whatever. Okay. So this is supposed to be what exactly? Side arms things? Weird. Goes the other way. And goes this way. Okay. And then it sits on here with a notch downwards. This thing here with the notch sticking downwards. Then 1, 2, 3. They seem identical, so I'm not gonna. Oh wait, hold on. They're not exactly identical. So this one. Nope, they are. They really are. So it doesn't matter. Just put them wherever you want. They move a bit to kinda. You can kinda move them a little bit, so it's like how veneers work. Which are basically thruster, like thrusters that can be like oriented. Alright, and these are the fuel tanks, I suppose. And finally, not finally, moving on. Okay, so now we take this one, slap this on there somehow. That doesn't seem right. Like this, yep. And then PCA again. Very proper polycap. Another PCA as well. For the inside of this, which is D18 and D19. And then on top of that you have another PCA, and that one fits here. And then you have this part. Right, so that does that. Kinda, yeah. Somewhat mobile. Alright, so that's that. And then moving on again. Doing the waist and is this the waist or is this the doing both of them? Waist, this might be the backpack. The backpack. Chest and waist at the same time. Alright, this one and that one. And also this one just goes in here, pointing downwards. And then this part, there's no other polycaps in here. A8, A9, C19, and B12 go together to make this. And which way do you go? This way, I suppose. Yeah, jump out. Fit it in there. Try to make sure it doesn't escape. Because it's trying its hardest to escape. There we go. Alright, and then at the back we have this thing. I think. So 1, 2, which is the legs, I guess. Oh, you're supposed to put the legs on first, because I'm guessing you won't be able to like remove them that easily afterwards. So legs. Okay. The back of the skirt. That's part 3. Okay, and then the front part of the skirt, which goes here. Alright, so you can't really remove the legs after this. Okay. And then what else goes in front? Hold on there. There's some weirdness. I feel like okay, so I don't know if this is supposed to go this way. That makes a bit more sense. There we go. Makes a little bit more sense. It was like slightly above that peg, so it didn't quite. There you go. That fits a bit more smoothly. The other one needed a bit more pressure. Right. So, try to build the whatever this is. So this thing seems a bit. I mean, it's like is it? I don't know if it's warped or is it like on purpose like this, like mismatching. At any rate, goes here, goes there. So these are the skirt gun things. So you just clip that in here, clip that in there. Not fitting as expected. Wrong side, I guess. So don't use your nails to pry the stuff apart. You'll just break them. Okay, so you two go together. You go in here. And then you go there, hopefully. Presumably. How far? So it's like seems like it's supposed to like not be all the way in. So I think you can. You don't have to. Oh, let's see if it works. So you don't have to like put it on there directly. Okay. So this one goes on like this, goes on like this with the holes together, and then you kind of just shimmy it. Yeah, that works. Alright, and then you take this thing. Which way do you go? This is C20. You just kind of join these two together. I think it just warped. It didn't. That's not meant to be like that. So we just put this on here and kind of hopefully and it's upside down. So that's supposed to be this way. There's a certain orientation to this. Alright, so it goes in here at the back, and then this part goes down here to kinda hold everything down. Kinda, hopefully. Clips in apparently. So I need to push a bit more, I guess, up here. So otherwise it's not gonna reach. There you go. Oh, it's something. Yeah, it fits, I guess. Like, you can't really do it. Like, it's not gonna. Barely. It's barely gonna make it move when if you walk. Look at this chunky thing. Huge. So that's that. And then, did I not make the chest anywhere? Oh, this is a chest. Alright, so that's the waist and the legs. And I guess this just goes on here. Why did I miss that? Okay. So this just goes here. And ceremoniously. That's it. That's the whole chest. It's dead simple. Okay, so then, oh, that's what it explains it. So that's where you put the thing here. And the backpack. Very simple attachment. This is like, this is very stable on its feet. It's not going anywhere. And then you go there. And then you go there. And then you finally, well, let's hope, try to go there. There we go. Head doesn't really move much. Turns around a little bit. It looks like a, I wouldn't say a minion, but like it's one of those aliens, a crane machine in Toy Story. I don't know why. That's the first thing I thought of. But it's like it's like childlike, I guess. It's like very, it has huge feet. Like the shape is kind of weird. So it seems like its head's a bit too big compared to the rest of its like shoulders. It's a huge head, normal shoulders, ginormous feet. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, we need to finish this. So where do these go? Did I miss something? Veneers. I don't think I missed anything. Does it go in here somewhere onto there? Nope. I don't know, I don't think I missed anything, but there's 2 extra and then this 1 extra. So I don't know if it's like for, sometimes they reuse this, like if there's a similar design, they will reuse those. For example, okay, these ones, I guess, this would make sense, like if this goes here. Let's see, yeah, I did miss one. These go under the skirt. Okay. It's too late now. Maybe I can still do it. except I do not know where. Oh, there. So if I try to push this in here, so that's where it's supposed to go. But you can't really reach back there, so you kind of have to. Okay. Let's try to do this without breaking anything. Well, I don't know. Okay. Kind of works. It's probably gonna fall off at some point. But yeah, that's basically the stuff I missed. I don't know where this goes though. Definitely looks like a visor part, but don't see it anywhere. Anyway, I think this is it. H9, this was a D something, I think. This is probably some critical part somewhere, I forgot. I mean, it wasn't uncommon for like there to be leftover parts, like one random part that's like not used by that kit, but if you had built a different kit, would have used it. Maybe there's a different kit out there with a which uses that. I'm gonna assume this is fine because it looks fine. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly off with it. Maybe later on, once I finish the stream, I'll be looking around and like, oh, that's where it goes. Alright, so get this one out. Okay, I think that's all of it. So this is the right hand. So usually goes here. Goes where? There. And then there. No, it's supposed to go down like that. It's like stuff that's, I'm pretty sure this thing's like meant for outer space, given how chunky the legs are and like a number of thrusters on it. So it doesn't make sense like like there's always like those cable parts that are sagging downwards, but in gravity it doesn't work that way. In anti-gravity, like no gravity. So I don't know what this is for. It's like a weird. Is that meant to be something? I don't know. And then this part is actually PCI, which is GHI. And then you just stick that in here, stick that in there. Nope, that doesn't seem right. It says PCI. That's what I did. but it doesn't. Well, it kind of holds, but it could easily come out. And then you supposedly put your hand through here. There we go. And yeah, I don't know what this weird fitting bit is here. Is it meant to be there? Does it have any purpose? Yeah, but how is that? That's not even going to fit in on its arm. That's bizarre. How is it going to fit? It's not going to fit. It's going to be like off to the side. Not even. Can't. It's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. Hold on. Yeah, anyway, I think this is it. How does it show it holding it? No, it's always extended. It's never like, it's like hold it's like this. Then I guess it works. But you cannot bend your, and you can bend it slightly, but you cannot bend it fully. So like this. It's always going to be arm fully extended, and then it goes like this. Okay, anyway, so I think that's it. This was the ZAKU free AMX-011 ZAKU free, so from Gundam Universal Century. I mean, it's from Zeta Gundam, but it's in the Universal Century line, and that was number 14. So yes, a kit by Bandai. What else can I say about this? It's old. It's like one of the very old kits. Number 14, so it's like Universal Century line like goes back quite a bit. And yeah, I mean it's a thing. It's not something. It's not definitely not. Doesn't have the same conveniences and gimmicks as the newer kits. I doubt people will be like, "Oh, I need this kit because it's so awesome." But it's like it's barely an HG kit. Oh, that is a ZAKU. What are you talking about? When was the last time I checked those? I didn't check the chat for a while, but it is a ZAKU. It is ZAKU free. But yeah, it's a very old HG kit. I mean, you're not gonna be. It's not as. Oh, okay, so I can't do that. Yeah, it has to say that way. That like would like fall down, but no. Maybe? Oh, maybe it does. A bit pointless, but whatever. Alright, you just stay in here before your arms comes off. But yeah, it's like a very chunky looking thing. Huge feet, like I mentioned. Huge thighs. Very narrow waist and like a bit of a bobble head here. Get rid of this gun, you look ridiculous. Has a huge backpack. I mean, it seems like it's a space type mobile suit, given the number of thrusters all over the place. You probably wouldn't see this kind of thing. This definitely cannot walk. Not easily. How are you going to do that? You're gonna trip yourself on your own feet. It has a few surprising gimmicks. For example, the like the knee thing here. It's like a bit off-center. Gives you the illusion of like some kind of complex articulation. And there's like this free-floating thing here, which is. It's a little detail. Not much, but it's something. You get thrusters everywhere. The assembly was interesting, when you assemble. Oh, and also you have like some weird, unusual gimmicks here, like these skirt beam weapon, whatever, and you just like lift up your skirt and just like flash everybody and shoot them at the same time, I guess. which is an odd choice. But yeah, I think that was in the anime, but I don't remember that much. There was some interesting build issues. I mean, I don't know if it's an issue, but like, you cannot remove the legs once you've assembled the skirt around it. The legs are kind of like held in place by the skirt. This is like one whole big piece of plastic, and this is like kind of locked in place by all the other pieces here. So you cannot really remove those, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it's unusual, but I guess it's the way it is. Yeah, there's not really much to say. It's like a very basic, classical kind of issue. This is what HG, like high grade. Well, I mean, these days high grade is like, there's like bits and pieces being borrowed from master grade and real grade. This is like your bare basic high grade kit with not much else. There's only like 2 stickers, and they're both used for the eyes. Not much else. I mean, yeah, that's it. That's just it. That's ZAKU free. Let's see, an old SG. I don't know if they remade it. They probably remade it. I don't know if there's a master grade version of this. I would like to. Well, actually, I don't. I don't think I would like to. I mean, because the feet are ginormous. I don't know how I feel about these. They're a bit much. I don't know if I put them on the wrong side too. Maybe. I mean, they're symmetrical. They should be fine. Either way. But it's like, it's a bit too much. Actually, let me compare with another Gundam here. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, this is compared to a RX-78-2. This is a Revive, not Revive. Might be a Revive edition. Basically, they re-released the RX-78 from time to time and like update the model. I think this one's like the classic shape that they kind of like landed on. There's a, what's it called, Converge, I think. There's a newer Converge SG kit, which doesn't use any polycap. This one does, but yeah, I mean, it is kind of, when you compare, like, they are both the same scale, and you compare the size of the feet. I mean, the ZAKU do have like slightly bigger feet than the RX-78, but still, this one's huge, ginormous feet. And you can tell, like, this is like a newer SG kit. Like, the amount of there's a bit more detail on it. Just looking at the bottom here, like, I guess, well, maybe not by much, but there's a little bit more detail. It's like a little more pieces and bits and whatnot. Yeah, so this is definitely like an older SG kit. So, I mean, it's not an exciting kit to build. That's my final review, I guess. It's just a kit. Like, if you're doing a giant diorama and you need like some mob-looking things in the background, some menacing-looking ZAKUs in the background, I guess that could do it. But yeah, it's a weird bobblehead. It's like, it goes like
Any ideas?
up and in a point. Like, it's like a pyramid, essentially, a ZAKU pyramid. It's like shaped weird. It's like it's really some weird looking thing. At any rate, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you didn't. Just give it a like. Subscribe if you want. You can even mute the notifications if you feel like it. I don't mind. Although it'd been nice if you like came back to watch more of my stuff. I tend to do these every day or every other day if I have time. And yeah, see you next time, I guess. Let me try to get this in here. Yeah, another interesting. Oh, forgot to mention. Like, this is an old kit, so they don't have those like clear plastic saber blades. It's just like one whole thing. You have to paint it. It's interesting to see, and already bits and pieces are falling off. Oh well. Anyway, ZAKU free. Weird pyramid chunky boy. Oh well.